world that never sleeps, we are constantly connected to digital signals. Yet many of us feel a profound emptiness deep within our weary souls. We chase noise to avoid the silence, fearing that if we stop for a moment, the weight of our own isolation will finally catch up to us. But what if loneliness is not a prison to escape, but a hidden door leading to the most sacred meeting place you will ever encounter? Yourself. Welcome to the art of living quietly, a journey where we transform the fear of being alone into the unshakable strength of inner peace and solitude. In this space, time slows down. The ticking clock becomes a rhythm of presence rather than a countdown of loss. We begin to see things clearly. Look at this simple cup of tea. It is not just a drink. It is a testament to the present moment, requiring nothing but your awareness. The texture of the clay, the heat against the skin, the fragrance of the leaves, each detail, is a bridge connecting your physical body to the earth. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. It accepts the cycles of growth and decay without judgment, teaching us the true meaning of grace. When the mind is quiet, the world reflects its true nature. Your body is not decaying. It is communicating its wisdom through the language of change. We often mistake silence for absence, but silence is actually a presence. It is the fertile soil where the seeds of your inner power grow. Listen to the vibration. It echoes through the cells of your being, reminding you that you are part of a much larger, eternal symphony of life. Loneliness is merely the threshold of the soul. Once you step through it, you find that you are never alone, only disconnected from your own heart. Every tree stands alone in its space, yet their roots are intertwined beneath the soil, sharing nutrients and secrets in a silent, powerful network of life. To be alone is to be all one. It is the realization that the boundaries we create between ourselves and others are mostly illusions of the mind. Let us stop the clock. Let us redefine what it means to be successful. Is it the noise we make or the peace we carry inside? Aging is not a decline, but a refinement. Like a master artist, time carves away the unnecessary until only the essential truth of your spirit remains. Every morning is an opportunity to practice the beginner's mind, to look at the world as if you are seeing its beauty for the very first time. Let go of the labels. Let go of the expectations. You are not your age, your job, or your loneliness. You are the awareness behind it all. Feel the pulse of existence. It is steady, calm, and always available to those who are willing to listen with their whole being and quiet heart. The first practice is the beginner's mind. Wake up and notice the light on the wall, the sound of your breath, the sensation of being alive. Approach your day without the burden of yesterday's memories. Treat every mundane object as a miracle, for in the eyes of Zen, everything is sacred. When you touch the world with curiosity, the world responds with beauty. Even the simplest cloth or the roughest wood becomes a source of deep joy. Practice 2. The Hui Te Chang Nian, the mindful breath. It is the anchor that keeps your ship steady in the middle of a stormy, emotional sea. Follow the air as it enters your nostrils, travels down to your belly, and leaves your body. This breath is your direct connection to the universe. As you breathe, you grow. Like this tiny sprout, you are constantly renewing yourself, letting go of the old to make room for the new light. When a thought of loneliness arises, do not fight it. Simply return to the breath. The breath is the home you can always return to anytime. Be like the mountain. Thoughts and feelings are like clouds passing by. They may cover the peak for a while, but the mountain remains unchanged. Each breath is a ripple of life. Observe it without trying to change it. Your only task is to be present and witness the miracle of being. Mindfulness turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. In the light of awareness, even a shadow becomes a dance of form and emptiness for your soul. Walking is a meditation. Each step is a signature of your existence on this earth. Walk as if your feet are kissing the ground with love. Patience is the companion of peace. Just as the flower does not force its bloom, do not force your enlightenment. Allow your heart to open naturally. Your worries are like this smoke. They have no substance of their own. When you stop feeding them with your attention, they simply dissolve into space. Cleanse your mind with the water of Changmian. Every task, whether washing a dish or pouring water, is an opportunity to practice being fully here. Time is not your enemy when you live in the present. It is the canvas upon which you paint the masterpiece of your quiet, beautiful life. The rain comes to nourish the earth. Do not see it as a gloomy day, but a cleansing ritual that the world is performing for you. Practice 3, the rain technique. Recognize, allow, investigate, and non-identification. This is how we transform our deepest pain into our greatest source of strength. First, recognize the feeling. Say to yourself, loneliness is here. Do not run from it. Face it with the courage of a true spiritual warrior. Next, allow it to be. Let the feeling exist without trying to fix it or change it. Permission is the beginning of all true healing and peace. Investigate with kindness. Where do you feel it in your body? Is it a tightness in the chest? A heaviness in the stomach? Look with compassion. Finally, non-identification. You are the vast sky, and the loneliness is just a passing cloud. It is moving through you, but it is not you. Practice 4. The art of Dokhaing, or solitary walking. Learn to enjoy your own company. Walking alone is a path to finding your inner sovereignty. Every step is an arrival. You are not walking to get somewhere. You are walking to be where you already are. The destination is this moment. Be like this ancient stone. It has seen centuries pass, yet it remains centered. Your soul is ancient and possesses a peace that the world cannot give. Flow the water. When you encounter an obstacle, do not fight it. Go around it, or wait until you have gathered enough strength to pass. Creative expression in solitude is a prayer. When you create for yourself alone, you tap into the infinite well of inspiration that resides within your spirit. Independence is not isolation. It is the ability to stand tall on your own 2 feet, while remaining connected to the heartbeat of the entire universe. In solitude, you are in the company of the greatest minds who ever lived. Their words are whispers from the past, guiding you toward your light. One small candle can dispel the darkness of a large room. Your inner light, though it may feel small, is enough to guide you through any night. Coming home to yourself is the most important journey you will ever take. The house of your soul is always waiting for you with open arms. Weave your own life with care and patience. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the beautiful pattern of your destiny and your inner peace. Practice 5, the ritual of daily life. Turn your routine into a ceremony. There is no such thing as an ordinary moment if you are present. Notice the tea leaves as they wake up. They surrender their essence to the water, just as we must surrender our ego to the flow of life. Drinking tea is an act of communion. You are tasting the rain, the sun, and the soil that made these leaves possible. You are never alone. Life is as fleeting as this steam. Instead of fearing its end, celebrate its beauty. Every sip is a gift from the vastness of time and space. Eat with gratitude. Realize that 1,000 hands and 1,000 rays of sun went into this single bowl of food. You are part of everything. Practice 6, finding your tangthen or sangha in nature. If you feel lonely, look at the trees, the birds, and the shifting clouds in the sky. The tree is your brother. The earth is your mother. The sky is your father. In this family, there is no such thing as true isolation. We are made of stardust. The same elements that burn in the heart of a distant sun are flowing through your very veins at this moment. Caring for your environment is an act of self-care. When you heal the world around you, you are simultaneously healing the world inside of your heart. Kindness to small things expands the heart. When you recognize the life in a tiny insect, you recognize the infinite value of your own existence. The moon does not need the sun to be beautiful. It reflects light in its own way. You too have your own unique and quiet radiance. Darkness is not the enemy of light, it is the container for it. Without the night, we would never see the stars or the beauty of a flame. Practice 7. The litany of gratitude. Before you sleep, write down 3 things that brought a spark of light to your soul during the day. Gratitude is the medicine for a lonely heart. It shifts your focus from what is missing to the abundance that is already present in your life. You are enough. You have always been enough. The quietness you seek is not outside of you. It is the very foundation of your being. We are part of an infinite dance. Even in our deepest solitude, we are moving in harmony with the celestial bodies and the breath of God. Let go of the need for approval. The only witness you truly need is your own conscious heart. When you approve of yourself, the world follows. Forgive your past. It was the school that prepared you for this moment of peace. Every shadow was necessary to help you recognize the true light. Sleep is a holy surrender. Trust the night. Trust that your body and soul will be renewed in the silent depths of the dreaming world's embrace. The art of living quietly is a lifelong practice. It is not a destination, but a way of walking through the world with grace and inner strength. Loneliness has been transformed. It is now a radiant solitude, a power that no one can take away from you. You are finally truly home. The final truth is that you are the ocean, not the wave. Waves rise and fall, but the depth of the ocean remains forever calm and still. Stand in your power. Do not be afraid of the vastness. You are as big as the universe itself when you stop limiting yourself with small fears. Be a light unto yourself. Do not look for a savior outside. The light you seek has been burning inside your heart since the very beginning. Live fully, burn brightly, and when the time comes, let go with grace. The flame does not die. It simply returns to the source of all light. Go back into the world, but carry the silence with you. Let your presence be a gift of peace to everyone you meet on your journey today. Everything matters. Every breath, every thought, every act of kindness. You are a vital thread in the infinite tapestry of existence and universal love. May you find the strength to be still. May you find the courage to be alone. May you find the joy of being truly and deeply alive. Thank you for joining us on this journey. The path of silence is always open. Whenever you feel lost, simply stop, breathe, and listen to your heart. Be like the lotus. Grow through the mud of life, but remain pure and beautiful. Your peace is your power. Your silence is your greatest strength. Concentrate on the sound. Let it wash away the mental chatter. In this single drop, the entire universe is reflected in its most pure and simple form. Within the silence of the body, the soul begins its song. Do not be afraid of what you hear. It is the voice of your own truth. Be flexible like bamboo. Strength is not found in rigidity, but in the ability to bend with the winds of change while remaining deeply rooted in earth. Touch the earth with awareness. Feel the connection between your life and the soil that supports all living things. You are grounded, safe, and deeply loved. You are the captain of your inner world. Navigate with peace as your compass. The destination is not a place, but a state of being here. Order in the external world brings order to the internal. Each stroke of the rake is a meditation on the harmony between man and nature's spirit. Transformation requires a period of darkness and isolation. Do not fear the cocoon of your loneliness. It is where your wings are being formed for flight. Endings are just new beginnings in disguise. As the sun sets on your old self, it prepares to rise on a more conscious and peaceful you. You are both the observer and the observed. Find the point of stillness between the two. That is where your true power and peace reside eternally. Make peace with the void. It is not empty. It is full of potential. When you are comfortable with nothingness, you are finally ready for everything. Accept the seasons of your life. There is a time for growth and a time for rest. Both are necessary. Both are beautiful in their own way. Wisdom is passed down in the silence between words. By finding peace in your own old age, you light the way for the generations to follow. Death is the final silence. If we learn to live in peace with the small silences of life, we will face the big one with courage. Hein Pfuf is not a goal to be reached. It is the way you walk through the fields of your life. It is here now, always. Rise above the drama of the ego. See your life from the perspective of the soul. From up here, everything is part of a perfect plan. The macrocosm is found in the microcosm. You are a small part of the world, but the whole world is also contained within your spirit. Fire cleanses and transforms. Let the fire of your awareness burn away the illusions of fear and loneliness until only the golden truth of being remains. You are coming home. Every moment of mindfulness is a step closer to the source. The river of your life is flowing toward the infinite ocean. Plant seeds of peace in your mind every day. Nurture them with silence. In time, you will harvest a life of unimaginable beauty and internal wealth. We are the universe experiencing itself. In the silence of the night, we hear the whisper of the stars telling us that we are home. Always. The journey never ends, it only deepens. Walk in peace, live in silence, and love with all that you are. You are the light you seek. Time is the medium through which we learn to love. Every second of silence is a second of healing. Cherish the time you have with yourself. Loneliness is the teacher that forces us to look within. Thank it for its lessons. It has prepared you for a life of true inner sovereignty. Cross the bridge from fear to love. It is a short journey in distance, but a long one in terms of the courage it requires from you. You are a masterpiece of nature. Just like this feather, your life is filled with color and pattern that only you can express to the world. True freedom is the ability to let go. When you cling to nothing, you possess everything. Release your attachments and watch your spirit soar like the wind. The mountains do not speak, yet they say everything. In their silence, we find the answers we have been looking for in all the wrong places. Refill your soul with the ink of silence. Write a new story for your life, one where you are the hero of your own inner peace. Do not be afraid of your shadow. It only exists because there is light behind you. Embrace your whole self, the light and the dark together. Follow the path of the moon. It will lead you through the darkest nights of the soul, back to the dawn of your own awakening. The light you see in the world is the light you carry within. When your eye is clear, your whole body is filled with brilliant light. The wisdom of the ages is not in the ink, but in the silence between the words. Read the unwritten book of your own life's journey. To stand alone is to stand with God. In your solitude, you are in the presence of the highest power that moves the sun and stars. Your peace affects the world. Like the ripple in a pond, your inner tranquility spreads out to touch every life you encounter in your day. Spread the seeds of your peace. Let them go where they will. You do not need to see them grow to know that you've helped. Trust the mystery. You do not need to see the whole path to take the next step. Every step taken in faith is a victory. Life's challenges are the water that polishes the stone of your character. Embrace the friction, for it is making you beautiful and strong within. You are the harvest of your own thoughts. Choose them with care. Sow peace, sow love, sow silence, and you will reap a life of joy. We are all together on this small island in the stars. Let us treat each other with the kindness that comes from a peaceful and quiet heart. Good night to the world. Good night to the self. In the darkness we find the true light that never fades or goes out. Peace be with you. The highest wisdom is found in the highest places of the heart. Retreat to your inner temple whenever the world becomes too loud for your soul. Let the sound of truth wake you up. It is a bell that rings in every moment, calling you back to the home of your true self. Find your balance on the edge of life. Even when things are uncertain, you can stand tall and firm if you are centered in your soul. Walk with purpose, even in the cold. Your inner fire is enough to keep you warm through any winter the world might throw at your spirit. You are a unique creation of the universe. Just like this snowflake, there has never been and will never be anyone quite like you again. Patience is a form of faith. Trust that you are being cared for even when you feel alone. The universe always provides for its own children. Find the stillness in the movement. Even when life is rushing, there is a part of you that is forever frozen in a state of peace. Every prayer is a breath of the soul. Every bead is a step on the path. Keep moving, one prayer, one breath, one moment at a time. There is magic in the silence. When you stop talking and start listening, the universe begins to show you its most beautiful and hidden light shows. Your heart is the cave where the sacred fire burns. No matter how cold it gets outside, you can always find warmth and light within yourself. The dawn of consciousness is the most beautiful sight. Once you have seen the light of your own soul, you will never be in darkness again. We come from the ocean and we return to it. Our lives are but a brief walk along the shore before we merge back into the one. Let go of your small identity. You are not the shell. You are the life that inhabited it. You are part of the infinite ocean of spirit. Sail into the unknown with confidence. You have the wind of the spirit at your back and the light of truth as your guiding star forever. Your actions have a ripple effect on the entire world. Even a small act of peace can change the frequency of the universe around you today. Find your voice in the silence. Speak your truth, even if it is only to the wind. The universe is listening to every word you say. The ocean's breath is your breath. The planet is a living being, and you are its heartbeat. Feel the connection. You are home. You are safe. There are depths within you that you have yet to explore. Do not be afraid to dive deep. That is where the greatest treasures are hidden. Wash away your worries with the tide. Let the ocean take what you no longer need to carry. Be light, be free, be at peace. As above, so below. The heavens are reflected in the earth, and the divine is reflected in you. You are a bridge between two beautiful worlds. You are a child of the stars. In the silence of the night, remember your origin. You are infinite, eternal, and profoundly and completely at one. The path is clear. Walk it with love. Live in the art of silence. And you will find that the whole world has become your home. True power is the power of a quiet heart. It cannot be bought. It cannot be sold. It can only be found in the deep silence. Every moment is a kingly moment when you are present. You are the monarch of your own soul. Reign with compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. Rise above the clouds of confusion. The sun is always shining, even when you cannot see it. Your true nature is always brilliant and clear. Merge with the light. Let your ego dissolve into the radiance of the true self. You are the light, you are the peace, you are home. There is no separation, there is only the one. In the silence of your own heart you will find the entire universe and everyone in it. May the peace of the silence go with you. May you always find your way back to the center of your own beautiful and quiet spirit. You are resilient, you are strong, you are a miracle of existence. Never forget the power that resides in the simple act of living quietly today. May you find the courage to be your own sanctuary. May you walk in peace, knowing that you are never truly alone.